So now that we're live, let me see on my phone. I overslept a bit, and since I was already late, I was like, let me figure out if I can get some stuff to work. I think I did. So this should go smooth. So let me see. Alright, how about this? And then up the 3DS sound. How's this? It's always too low on my phone. That's just a thing for some reason. Yeah, it's real low. I can always hear it fine on desktop, which is the weird part. Okay, then, okay. How about that then? And then the 3DS sound go up, 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 almost to 0. This is the one I want to make sure I get correct, so because the next stream will hopefully anyway be a week from now, so I want to make sure that I can hear everything. I can hear me fine at half volume on my phone. But I want to be absolutely sure that I can hear this here as well. All right, that should be good. I'll keep it up just in case. But yeah, the final part of Pokemon Y. So it's been a bit. It's been every stream for this game. It's been like a year and a half since I started. You know what? I'll let this play one more time because I don't think I'll be playing it again. Now, I can't guarantee that the stream won't drop frames. I don't know what exactly I have to do to fix that because it seems like a. Okay, yeah, no, that's good. That might distract me anymore. Yeah, so drop frames might happen, they might not. I'm not sure. I have one group of tabs up which includes my streaming. That's like it. Yeah, there it is. Almost half. Damn. Overload. Haven't done anything. Let's see. Because I want to catch it early before we... They dropped us 59 frames, but let's see. Anything with this? Alright, here we go. Oh, that's an interesting lighting thing. That's happening in the game. Okay, so last time we did everything for the main game and did everything that we could for the lead up to this side story. This shouldn't take too long. This stream is likely not going to be all that long. I'm going to be completely honest. Fuck, you know what I didn't do? You know what? I'll wait till we're done this, and then. Ah, yes. Talk so weird. You still talk weird as all hell. So that building is in North Plaza. We're in South. That title is crazy. So, I've played this on X a bit ago. I don't think too long ago. Just wanted to get myself familiar with the side story again because it had been a while since I played it. So it should be this way. Yep, there we go. Here he is. Yep. Tourist destination whose name is known all over the world. Yep. Ah. Yes, let's absolutely do this with 0-5. Alright, we gotta look for his tickets. Now, I think I remember all these. One of these is in a Pokémon Center somewhere. I think it's the one near the center. One of these is in Floette Tower. One of these is in the hotel. It's across the street. One of these is in the museum that's across the street. And one of them is in, like, one of the stores in one of the avenues. I forget where. I think it's the herb shop. Now, from what I remember, the one that was honestly the hardest to see was the one in the Pokémon Center, because I think it's, like, obstructed by a wall. So I'm honestly gonna go to the ones that will be the fastest to get to. Basically, where's the herb shop? The herb shop has to be... The biggest issue will probably be the herb shop. Because I just don't believe where that is in relation to the area. Everywhere else is simple. Everywhere else is either in this half of these outer ring of Lumiose, or it's in the center. So yeah, let's go do this. So this stream, a couple things have happened. Well, not a couple things. We're at a certain place right now. The first of which being that my thoughts for Scarlet and Violet came out recently. Here, I'm not using it, but Kalos. There's City. Good Cave. Start sundown. So here's the ticket. And then the next one should be in the hotel, which I think is right next door. But if not right next door, pretty close. But yeah, so... wait, hold on. Congratulations, you found the ticket. Your brilliant deduction skills have brought you one step closer to becoming a detective. Interesting. Well, I like that a lot of these paintings are based off of stuff. On the other side, we're based off of stuff in Kalos. This stuff is... That's Unova. This is seriously Unova. This, I don't remember where exactly, but Violet City? Not Violet City. This is one of the towers. The tower you get Ho-Oh from, in Barbosa Silver. Yeah. This is, I think, the Battle Tower area, or the Battle Frontier from Sinnoh. Yep. Alright, I got the ticket. But yeah. Right now, the slots for Scarlet and Violet has come out. So that's done. Don't have to worry about that anymore. 53-ish minutes long. It's not the longest video on the channel, but the reason why it's 53 minutes and not something like an hour and a half, 2, is because I scripted most of that. The only parts that aren't scripted, I think, are the 3 or so minutes individually, the first and last part of the video. The rest, everything in between is scripted. Congratulations, you found a ticket just as I would expect of my colleague to be. Yvette, march on, march on. Dive deep into Lumiose City, you're insane. Don't even use these. No. You can also do jobs around here. I don't know if I'll show these off. I might not. Alright, so those are the 2 here. It was very clearly not what it's supposed to be, so I'm gonna try. So I think these ones are guaranteed to put me in the streets I want to be on. And then Genta Plaza is where the center is, and then that's where we'll go from to the center. What's that one? Damn, you're really just destroying, bro. It's like less than a block away. Alright, should be... I feel like it should be here. Found it. But other than that, we got one more normal video. That being my pre-release thoughts of the hold on. Congratulations, you found a ticket. Your training is coming along smoothly. If my deductions are correct, I would say that this is the third ticket you've tracked down, which would mean you are now more than halfway through your training. Lumiose is an imposing city, but do your best. But yeah, that's the last video. Definitely gonna be the shortest out of the ones I've posted recently. All the Pokemon related ones. Just because I don't know, like with the other ones I can go over the story and all the stuff that I thought were relevant. Okay, so it's here. Oh. Okay. The parts of this is the camera of the part of this is just the camera, and then part of this is also the shrimp. It says to use a faster thing. I think it either is faster thing or change the bit rate. I'll look at it again when the message comes up. If it comes up again. 1 out of 5 remaining. So the next one is in Prison Tower, so we'll just go ahead and get there. But yeah, like I was saying, it's, there's really not much, like, there's all that we have for advertisements of the game. That's like it. It's really just it. Guaranteed part of the reason why this slows down the way it does, because I have the 3 days capture open. This software is actually pretty intensive for some reason. Because I also don't really stream other games anymore. Which is actually something I need to get better at. I said that I was going to do a stream one time in September or late August, and I just haven't. So I gotta do one of those. I don't know if it'll be before ZA or after. If it's before ZA, it's definitely not Pokemon related. Because I want my 100th Pokemon video to be my first stream for ZA. I have all the tickets. But yeah, so like, as I was saying, a lot of those other videos I could get into details that I thought were important. With this one, there isn't really much to say. We know like nothing about the story at all. We don't know if we can go into the water and stuff like that, or like permanently fly / glide. We don't know if we're gonna be able to do any of that. We just have the tiny little glide thing with the phone, which I'm actually pretty excited for. We haven't seen much of the parkour at all. We have seen, I think, 2, like just in total, we've seen like 2 or 3 of the wild zones. And then like 1 of the battle zones. We only just recently got to see what the shops. Yes, let me go help me fight crime. We only just recently got to see what the shops that give you clothes look like when you're walking outside of them. the options that they have at that shop. We don't know if they're gonna do the X and Y thing where they cycle. We don't know any of that, but or if it's gonna be, based on location. We don't know any of that, but we do know that whatever options they do have, however they're determined, you will be able to see them when you walk past the door. And if you want to buy them, you just go buy them. I really do not know what's going on with it. It's definitely something interesting. No, I was thinking about that, but that makes it sound like chasing Team Flares with spoilers who got his partner killed. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to sound, but it sounds like that. So the very first thing that we'll be doing here is coming back to look for. So this is one of those things. That you actually start noticing when you do this is that unless you fly somewhere, it seems like you always get called back immediately as soon as you step out of the alleyway. Yes. Okay, so look at the desk. Let's see. Yeah. Yes. Yes, I believe there's only one alley, I think, in South Boulevard, so you just need to go to that one. This one's also important for later on in this post-game quest. So now we're just gonna go there. But yeah, no. That video is definitely not going to be as long. I'm going to try to make sure it's not, especially for my own sake. I mean, I don't really, at this point, I don't really mind if it's all on Sunday. Use my time while I'm waiting. Especially given that, recently, last night I made and subsequently finished the thumbnail for that lots of, and also finished the thumbnail for pronunciation. The reason that's not scheduled is because I'm not trying to schedule it until I know for fainting animations that I know I personally don't want to put down the schedule if I don't know for sure that I'll be able to stream it at a certain time. So it really go for either for any of these three. Yeah, I just don't want to put down time I'm not sure I'll be able to do it on/around that time. Because if they get it to me, and let's say I have 2 copies ordered from 2 different places. One's going to be for me, and whichever one isn't. Basically, whichever one gets here first is mine. Whichever one gets here, like in my father's. The GameStop one, I think, comes with the. What? I think the GameStop one comes with the trench coat set. I'm not going to use it. It looks cool, but I'm probably not going to really use it except for having it on for like 5 minutes to look at it. So, not really a thing I'm all too bothered by. I'm more thinking, since I want to stream it, I'll probably have the one that's comes here first. But like, okay, I ordered from Amazon and GameStop. So let's say, best case scenario, one of them does make it here Wednesday. That's the day before. That's the day before the game comes out. Let's say. You know, then it'd be good to be like, okay, yeah, I can stream this at midnight. I can put the game in my Switch to, you know, update it. That's pretty. I can put the game in my Switch to, set everything up so that I can record this at 11:59. Just go for it. Or even like if you get there at 11 on the 16th. So basically, like best case scenario is getting here mid to late day on the 15th, right? Then there's it being here in the morning of the 16th. There's it being here the afternoon of the 16th. There's it being here the evening of the 16th. And those are probably the more normal cases, most more likely to happen, right? Then we have the worst case scenarios where I don't do either of them that day. So that's why I'm not putting anything on the schedule for that stream specifically. Not until, it doesn't matter when it says it ships. Not until, I'm not scheduling anything until the copy gets here. But yeah, other than that, this is just, but yeah, that's it. Other than that next video, which will likely be coming out Wednesday, the day before. Other than that, there really isn't much else to say. There's this stream, and this stream likely won't be there long, even with my constant talking and stopping, slowing down for stuff. Because this post-game story isn't all that long. I should switch out. I'm switching out. There really isn't much to say. We don't know about that game. I don't think we've seen the most we've seen of Zygarde was footage from the demos. That was August. So yeah, we don't really know a lot about the game. Whether that's a good or bad thing, we can see. And also, that's also still based on individual people, but what does that have to see with the job? Sweet mystical fire. Like, yep. Alright, so back to the actual game. We're fighting a bunch of kids in an alley right now. If we talk to them, well, a lot of these kids are crazy. Like, unless your parents gave these to you, how do you have things like this? They use protect, alright. But we'll get to see. We'll get to see why they're in here soon enough. That's what I was afraid of. Let me see some. Yeah, and I have the noise suppression on already too. That is crazy. You said you can't win. What's going on here? Salt. Yeah, there's nothing really. There's nothing too bad happening in here. So. Oh, spirit. And at this point, I would be using this time to talk about stuff overall, just because it's going to be the last time we've seen it in the stream before CA comes out. But I honestly, I won't save that for the video, because I personally have a harder time doing stuff like that when I feel like I've said everything that I need to say already. That's exactly why I thought so for games like Mario Wonder and Sonic Superstars got canceled, and I literally never talked about doing one for Shadow Generations because I felt like we said all we needed to about those games by the time they're played. And honestly, ZA might be in the same position, because I know for absolute certain that, at least for the stream that I'm doing, I'm hoping that because I won't have to use all these resources on, hoping, since I don't have to use all the resources on using the 3DS capture, that because most of my usage is coming from Chrome. That's just, that just makes sense. But then there's OBS Studio at 1,000 MB, so 3 gigs, 1 gig of memory. The capture app isn't a lot. I don't think so anyway. It definitely takes pretty much the most. Well, no, it's a hard second place in terms of CPU usage. Right, that's the one. Yeah. So I don't know, I'll figure it out. I do want to try. Okay, look who's here. It's an Esper. I do want to try something because I have a layout for the first time I play the game, but it would probably be a good thing. It's on a ball. Yeah, I was hoping I could do two separate things. One is the recording and streaming of the first instance of OBS, the other one being the second. I don't know how well that'll work. I mean, I tried it, and it was only for like 5 minutes, but it seemed to work okay. But that was also with no streaming involved. It was just 2 different instances of OBS recording with 2 different scenes. So damn. I have to go find a cat. So it can't be in this house. It's gotta be in one of the ones in the north. So yeah. You just don't know which of the alleys should be in, so we're going down the line. I think she likes dances. I think. Just don't touch her. And fine. I don't know if this is fixed either. I just go down the list. Really down the street. Just go down the whole street. Street, down the road. There's nothing there either. Here we go. Yeah, I just kind of did when I played this originally because I didn't know Wikipedia was a thing when I played the bulk of this game first. So I just kind of went and did stuff. I definitely remember playing it and then got the idea that it just... There we go. Nice. Here we go. So we've done this thing. They have their money for the week. So yeah, that's part one down. I think there's only 2 more major parts, or 2 or 3. So we're 42 minutes in. And a solid like 10 minutes or so was just me fumbling around before even getting to start. And I was late. So realistically, by this point, we should have been far already. Oh, is this? Oh wait, hold on, don't like. Let me back out real quick. I need to go. This is how you save money in these games. So that you can buy it, you can spend it on stuff like, you can spend it on stuff like, healing items, and Pokeballs, and clothes. But yeah, nah, so stop the kids from living in the goddamn alley. So now stress is coming. Yep, this is exactly what this is. This is chapter 3. I think this only goes up to oh yeah, she's cooked. Another reason why I was actually why I was late is because I was looking at this the way that the YouTube's live stream thing is. It is not extremely different, but different enough for me to look at it and be like, what is happening? It was only for like 2 or 3 minutes, but yeah. Oof. Yeah, bro is cooked. Yes. An argument in another language. This is exactly what I needed for my life. This is actually a really cool concept. They don't do much with it. They do start it with this every time, though. So yeah, basically this woman got her stuff, got a Pokemon stolen by some people in the train station. Is alright, so ours got broken and we might be sharing. This is the bell. Yep, we gotta go after the... We have to go after the fiend that stole our Pokemon. Wait, what the fuck? Speaking multiple languages, that's gonna be hard. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what you're saying, man, but sure. Was I even saying anything before this? I honestly can't remember. I got like, oh, is that drop runes or was that? To the train station, I can already see this. Alright, here we go. What are you bastards over here doing? I would love to. I'm going to fuck every one of you up. Something I noticed is that all the battles that we've had so far haven't been like the normal block eyes, go for it. They've actually not, like, obviously they've said something, but they're like, you know, counter music, they just say something and that's it. Alrighty. I actually did not check. I did not check to see how much, like how long that was. Like how many chapters long it was. Because I don't know how far we are. I don't know how far along we are into this side story. I tried to pay attention to the chapter count, but I honestly did not do that all that much. And even if I did, I don't remember. So. Yeah, no, after this, I'm genuinely going to sleep because I went to sleep at like, what time? Like 8 a.m. So like, at this point, 3 hours ago. And I got up literally just I got up, turned my computer on, tried to edit some stuff for the ending screen. And I think that's successful. We'll really know when it works once we finish this one. That was really all I did for this. Because there wasn't really much else to do. I mean, anything involved in this is only for this stream and the Reunited streams. So, I haven't really had much trouble. I'll probably do some test streams. You know, like those ones I was doing back before I think Scarlet and Violet came out. trying to figure out what work for those. The ones with the shrugging face on. I'm trying to figure that. I'm probably trying to figure that out. But it definitely will not be anything Pokemon related. I'll probably I don't know what I guess I could go for Utopia. Next year does have some stuff I gotta look out for. Already we have Tomodachi Life Living in Dream and Pokemon Pokopia, and that's not even factoring in that there could be Gen 10 or some other game or even another DLC for ZA. And there's Champions. I don't expect to pay for Champions at all. That's the type of thing that's a type of thing where all the stuff that matters will probably be free just outright. And all the stuff that you would be paying for is likely to be stuff like character customization, music, stadiums, like Pokemon themselves are definitely Pokemon themselves, all the stuff you do for those and stuff, that's all probably going to be stuff you'll have to work for regardless of if you're paying for it. I think there would be a paid version. That's bad. Damn. I should have known better. Oh well, it's dead. Well, honestly, at the point where the missing levels for stuff doesn't really matter, so... Given that it's Dragon Type the first time, and we've seen Dark types, other stuff... I'm not even gonna bother. Like I said, the levels don't really mean much around this point. They don't really get much higher than like 60s. Really at any point for the rest of the game. So yeah, that's this part down. The gang got rolled. You went ahead and called me lost without even asking what I wanted. I decided for myself. I back off before I really lose it. That's crazy. Damn. I wonder if we'll see these people again. Damn. Shit got real deep for like 3 seconds. If she lost her shit. Ha. Hey. Nice. Okay. Yep. It's one thing that I think, actually, it's been a bit since I've said anything about X and Y specifically. This, not even just X and Y, but just Gen 6 in general, really has a mood whiplash problem. Uh, this shit just happens like immediately. It's again, it's been a bit since I've played, Gen 5 and Gen 7 all the way through, but for whatever reason, I don't remember there being a ton of moments like this in those two generations at all. Like, they feel like they've lead into them. And I don't really think that that's too big of a problem. It's just that, one of the more serious like the generation with one of the more serious messages, and really even one of the more serious stories, if we're going to be completely real, at least in terms of the stakes, that this seems a little just all of Gen 6 could use smoothing out. Like, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire like this as well. Now, to be completely fair, that was built off of Gen 3. So, Gen 3... And I did just play Ruby. I honestly don't remember a lot of the story stuff. Because I had to... Nice. So I really don't remember the text from it, but even with that one, I don't think, at least the original game, I can't remember there being all that many, hard changes in tone. But I think that's more because the general way that the story was communicated was a lot more subtle in the original versions of Gen 3. At least until, the legendaries got involved, and it became bullshit, just like every other game in the series, before and after. So, Ash is gonna go look for part-time work. Nice. Mimi agrees with the idea. I can't wait to see these two again. Right, so regardless of what call I get, I'm going to need a Pokemon Center. Well, that's right. This tall-ass man is still just sitting there. Okay. Let's see. Actually, yeah, thinking about that, because Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, just in general, fleshed out the original Ruby and Sapphire a lot more. And given the fact that those are the versions I know the most compared to Emerald, I really appreciate the way that they fleshed that stuff out. And even in comparison to Emerald, because from what I understand, Rayquaza just showed up and screamed at the two at Kyogre and Groudon, and they just stopped. He got like an actual fight to do in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, with an actual lead up to it that made, like, the whole events, from what I understand, made more sense, especially for Rayquaza and Deoxys. Is just because of that, when things are built the same way they used to be, but then are leaning way more into the type of stuff that modern Pokemon will be doing, it makes it so that it feels like X and Y, where shit'll be happening, and then the tone will take a complete 180, and then it'll take a complete 180 again and put you right back where you were before it started. I think Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire is a little more subtle with it, Like, there's a bit more lead-in for both, but it's a lot more noticeable than, like I mentioned before, Black and White, Sun and Moon. At least to me. Frenchman Performing Game seems great and narrow, so I hope this is not anything bad. But so yeah, he went and got work. Did not tell him. Chapter 4, An Unforgivable Crime. Oh, that lagged everything. My software started lagging too. What was that? I mean, I can get rid of some stuff. You. Nope. I'm not dealing with that right now. Okay. Close. Can we do more close? Close. And then I can just go ahead and do that. Let's see. Alright, so I've gotten rid of some of them. Alright, hopefully this helps at least a little bit. Oh, this, yeah, okay. A special bulletin. Late last night, an intruder broke into the Lumiose Museum and damaged a painting. Museum staff said that security is very tight and breaking into the museum is impossible. The culprit remains at large. I think I mentioned this during the story mode of the game, but these news bulletins are incredible. Just get on, say the shit, and leave. I can't. Like, awesome. Yes. Museum time. Alrighty, here we go. Realistically, we should be somewhere around the halfway point right now. So, here's the art museum. Hello. And I still have to pay to enter. Well, I don't have to pay to enter, but I keep paying because I'm not going to just entering here for free. And this is the 3rd floor. So that's where we're going. Power plant. I have no fucking clue where this is. This is also the power plant. The Pokeball factory. Power plant. So these are all pieces of artwork. Obviously, they're all real artwork. I think these got leaked in the Terra leak. So we got like actual versions of them. Shaman. Yeah, see, like this, I think is like one of the Gen 3 artworks. Gen 3 or Gen 2, but yeah. This is definitely a Helen thing. I wonder if he's still alive. We know Gen 1 and Gen 3 take place around the same time. This is Sinnoh's Underground. This is just actual straight art. I think you can buy. battle some way. The artist has now devoted himself to battle. This is his last known artwork. That's crazy. Yeah, you can see Hilda hanging onto the thing on the train. Alright. I'm the museum director. May I ask you a question, young lady? When you behold this graffiti, what feelings rise up within you? This is exactly why I needed the script, because I can't fucking talk. Do you feel that the value of this glorious work of art has been affected? Does it seem too sullied to you? No. Yes, I can appreciate that. Allow me a further question. Do you think that this graffiti itself as art is worthy of similar regard? Yes. Yes, I see. The truth is that I feel the same way you do, young lady. The violence of these lines, the dark humor with which they seem to scorn recorded history, defying its conventional narrative. It forces me to think, is this not art also? Is this statement truly a crime? As museum director, I cannot say such things publicly about what most consider the ruination of a great work. The problem is what to do now. Trying to restore the original work may worsen the damage. I think we'll have to leave it as is until we can decide. I suppose if the news brings curious citizens like yourself to our doors, that is something of a silver lining. But who could be responsible for this shocking work? Well, let's go ahead and look and see. Yeah, it looks like that white, like paper white, damn near bald flare scientist. Well, I could just go beat his ass later. I am leave. Out we go. Oh. Another message. Oh, okay. Pokeball thefts are rampant in Lumiose City when thief strikes directly after Pokeball battles. Let's check our down. These crimes are thought to be the work of a single individual, but reports on the suspect's features vary greatly, so authorities are struggling to identify him or her. These crimes are occurring in back alleys and other places where there are few people around. Residents of Lumiose City should exercise caution. The street looks pretty. Oh my god. Well. Back to the Liquid Bureau. Here's where it really gets going. I don't really think there's too many more chapters. I think there's like 2. But they're definitely the longest ones out of everything here. A sting operation. Yes. So this is pretty important. These teams are actually pretty important. Paying attention to these will help later. They're not too hard. They literally, I don't think, even make it to half. It's there. Nope. None of them reach, I think, 3 Pokemon. They might have, one of them might have 3. But most of them just have 2. But all the battles we're about to have will come back later. Okay. Yes. Sure. Sure, I will in fact battle. Suspicious woman. Let's see. This type of stuff is really really why you should have a really diverse team, just in general. Yeah, no, these really highlight the really diverse team. Having a lot of overlap really does put you at a disadvantage in some situations. It's one of those things that I don't really notice all that much until it happens. Like having a team that, you know, you have like a rock steel type, you have like a normal type or something, or an ice type, and suddenly, maybe let's say toward the end of the game, you ooh, nice suit. And I didn't notice this until recently, but the spine, let's say, of the E on her face, we're just gonna drop all green lenses here that summer. The E simulates like the blinking for the eye, so it blinks at the same rate as the other characters would. But back to what I was saying, you know, you really, you know, it really doesn't hit you when your team has a glaring weakness until most likely mid to late game, when, you know, you're fighting someone and you don't expect them to have a certain move, and then lo and behold, they in fact have a move, and you realize that half of your team gets chunked by said move, and all the ones that do are the ones that do super effective damage to what you're fighting. I got through Ruby pretty okay. It's just 1 or 2 times that type of thing happened. It's just, you know, most of my Pokemon are pretty tanky, so... What was my team for that? My team was Blaziken. I did trade some of it. It was like Blaziken. By the end, it was Blaziken, Walrein, Shiftry, Flygon, and Aggron, and Gardevoir. Right? Blaziken. Yeah, that's what the name was. Alright, so where are we going now? After we saw that masked person. Yeah, the worst part about this is going to be the final part, the final build part. I don't really think I need to go there. I'll definitely heal before the last one. Alright, another battle. And you know what, on the topic of battles, getting a right start is pretty important. You could have a team with pretty much no real weaknesses to something, but all it takes is a really strong move, Pokemon's a little too strong to expect a critical hit, and suddenly your life is destroyed. And suddenly you are playing catch up for the rest of the match. The start is really important. Out because I don't have much more than I usually would have. Oh, like I have one instance of files. We'll switch. That's pretty much it. Going back to the YouTube thing. Actually, looking at it a lot more, I do like this. Well, that's just pretty using special attacks. So goodbye. Because I lasered it through the chest and killed it. Yeah, now the end of this is pretty weird. Not even for the final actual battle. It's more for it's more for the it's part because it's literally just the player base again. I remember being stuck. I still do. Honestly, the biggest problem with it is that there's really no healing at all. Here we go. Essentia. Station. Oh, Kalos. There we go. So Lumiose Station is on the complete other side of the boulevard, so we're going to take the bike. It's a nice, soothing, peaceful ride on the bike, weaving in and out between trees and traffic. Like a person who really doesn't value their life. Screw precautions, we're going to run straight forward into the alley and fight a person. Oh, never mind, yeah, I forgot. Alright, yeah, not after him. Wait, I keep doing that. I think, whenever I last had whatever Pokemon game I last played that had the ability to do that, I think I had the bike or whatever I was using for my travel, which could have been a Mega Ruben Alpha, which could have been a Mega Ruben Alpha Sapphire with the Aeon Flute, where it was on the right. I passed, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Damn it. Just gotta pay more attention. Before this Pokemon, so... Almost happened again. Alright, this is the last one. Here we go. You need to relax is what you need to do. All that effort. Given the fact that there's like literally nothing you could possibly do with Pokemon Bucks, I'm just gonna do this. You're gonna knock the shit out. Don't outspeed him. I'm gonna level him. Bastard. It's not. See? Reminded of my Ruby playthrough again, where I had my Ruby playthrough. My Ruby playthrough, I was doing the Elite Four run, and Glacier, she had Sheer Cold on one of the Pokemon. I think it was a Walrein, and I was slightly low level for her. I don't remember if I would have actually. All I do know is that Sheer Cold hit like twice. So I lost 2 of my teammates. Now, granted, the only ones that were really worth a damn for that whole part of that fight were Blaziken and Gardevoir. So it really didn't matter all that much, but yeah. Here we go. And my fists. What's that mean? Damn, cooked. Cooked. This actually is slightly under. And then it loses everything. Bobblehead. Damn. Please go home and rest yourself. I'm going to walk out this door, walk down the alleyway, reach the actual street, and get contacted again. Yeah, we're approaching it. His next part is dealing with her, and then going to, I think, her labs again to go fight that balding bastard. Okay. We're definitely not getting this done before an hour. That's just a count. But before 2 hours is definitely. Before 2 hours is definitely possible. This depends on if I stop to do anything, or if I get filtered by the goddamn camera. Get in the door. Deal. I don't really know what I'll be doing after this. I might do a few test streams, like I said, see what I can do to get it to run smoothly where I'm at. I'm not negotiating 60 frames. I might lower the resolution. Maybe I could bump up the bitrate. Maybe it says something about the encoding and all that, so let me go ahead. Alright, yeah, let's talk to Emma. Hospital. Sure. Few leaps in logic. But I believe you're just normal fighting. So, we honestly could just take it out here. It's fire attack. Oh, we didn't. Cool. At least you got me take you out. Okay. So the next thing we're doing is we're going to the hotel. So it's either this or the next chapter where this ends. I mean, by technicality, I think there's just one chapter that's like just the ending, but let's not get filtered by the camera. Let's actually get out of here. say it has the exact same layout. I'm thinking about the upcoming parts about this. They say it is built exactly the same as... It's built exactly the same as the original floor that we went and trounced in the cafe originally. So the differences, well, not even difference, just the thing is, I don't fucking remember what the that just dropped frames outright and didn't say anything, so it's not even we just died. Let me see. I'm gonna keep going while I figure this out. So I know she's here. She's gonna... She uses fire types. We know that because we fought her in the Elite Four, so go ahead. Let's see. Okay, madam. Yeah, honestly, the further on we go, the more weird it was that a lot of important trainers only got these 2D guys, and then Team Flare got fucking their grunts got 3D guys. This isn't about shit for your range, other than, well, I mean, unless you're the type of person who just about the sadness. Yeah, there it goes. Done. 73, nice. But I'm also gaining a lot of money. Yeah. Expansion suits. Multi-flare scientists. Disappears like they're out for any reason. Team Flare has right next. Those right. They really build up Team Flare and then cook them so hard. Like, actually, they go down easier than like Plasma. And even Skull, Aether Foundation, and everything past them, I don't... Team Flare is a fun one. Epic proportions. I don't know if they will change anything about that. I don't expect Team Flare to have some type of uprising or something. It seemed pretty done. Alright, so that really didn't require me to do all that much, so I'm just gonna go straight over there. So this is either going to put me in front of the gym, or it's going to put me in the Pokemon Center, and either way, I think I'm going to try this. Eve is right next to the plaza where the cafe is. Yep. Can I get in the chair? No, I can't. I also like how the chairs aren't facing the table. Let's go. Back in here, huh? I do like that little, like, sign thing, that sign animation. So, if you had this floor that only your admins and up know about, why didn't you use it? we'll see her again. Eve, bitch. Okay. Going to the hidden store. This is going to be the brunt of the next half hour because this is going to be the brunt of the next half hour because it's a goddamn maze. It's stagnant. It's just a maze. Not much else to say. This team does remind me of something. Reminds me of the Ruby team. The only good physical archetype was Fantasy Attack. I say physical. In Gen 3 originally did not have a physical special split, so Dark, which is only special. It's just my shift tree. I got to use it. I think it was also a physical attack. He only learned Fantasy Attack. He's crazy. I think having a partner or something would be so much better. Clang Clang, I'll switch out. I'll put it together. Fucking gears. Palm. And there goes Clang Clang. You know what? I should have the live stream up. There we go, just to make sure everything's going. Alright, with that nice welcome. Alright. Going that way, puts me there, going that way, since we got down here, so this is really important. Don't get on the yellow one, just get on the green one. Not really the first part. It's like the second part tournament. Wheezing. This is actually a fantastic opener. Yeah, so you can go ahead and oh well, thank you that little side shot. Just goodbye. Might as well, actually. I haven't been running into many flying or water types, so. I mean, I could have used some fire. Boulders. Use thunder. Well, there's definitely a choice. Goodbye. Cooked. Cooked, nerd man. Let's go down and see where this takes us. Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, because that was the... Okay, where is... It's gonna take me up here. Hey, it's that lady. And that lady. Here's their kind of music. And there's the mandibles. I entirety of Z. I think that'd be a cool thing to try. Just on my file when I finish the game and when Pokemon Home Access is available, just seeing these guys. I mean, no, I'm doing it. It's just one of the Pokemon that will spam a move like Whirlwind. Oh, that was rude. How did I keep him running? Yeah. Isn't that functionally useless unless you use okay? It's bad. Just not. Yes, I did. This is the part that fucks me up. Alright, so if I go down here, and right here, I probably should have gone that way, but incredible. This thing could probably hit It removed my natural cure. You bastard. Once, and let's send Sean in and Bot. Lucario. Yeah, we'll just orange. Just get this done. Yeah. Alright, so the actual thing that I need to figure out is if this is even the correct fucking way. Seems like it. Given where I am. What item is Vivi holding? That's another thing I was thinking about doing for Zia is having an item slot. You're the one. It's another psychic. shock, shouldn't I? Yeah, I should have. Side shock. You're cooked regardless. Go on. All right. Sure. Yeah. I will, in fact, be expecting them because, I don't know, you were driving. Right. Actually, see how this well, at least there's a chance to heal before the next major battle, which is the last. Well, the series of battles is the last. What could I'm using a special attack. Cooked. This is my chance to heal. Nope. Alright, we're done. There's just a bunch of Pokeballs. Stuff on these files. The trials begin of a key part. Exchanges through the hacking cable I've called the Pokeball Jack. With the texturing function enabled, the subject battles the trainer in the city. She then collects the Pokeballs from the trainer she defeats, so that we may use them in our tests. The results of the tests have been quite favorable thus far, however, this trial has not been entirely free from incident. Some apparent acquaintances of Emma's are proving to be a hindrance to our progress. Among these acquaintances is a girl who appears to be the new champion. This is not yet confirmed. We encountered a glitch in the remote control programming and lost control for a brief period. Fearing possible effects on Emma, I suspended the trials temporarily. When we returned to the secret base, I examined the girl for signs of damage, but she appeared to be unharmed. She still retains no memories from her intervals in the suit. The one thing she admitted was experiencing a fright from the train. That's just cloaked, actually. Yeah, so I started on the wrong side, and possibly on the wrong. Okay, this is volume 3. As we make final preparation for the trials, new trouble strikes. I've learned that Emma has no experience as a Pokemon trainer. No other choice, so I'm forced to instruct the girl on all the basics. I have learned Emma my own Pokemon and am instructing her on the skills needed in a Pokemon trainer. However, my Pokemon seem only to wish to play with the girl. They show no desire to engage in battle. Their behavior is most puzzling. They have never shown signs of being particularly friendly nor reluctant to battle. Their playfulness is a detriment to the trials. I have to control the suit remotely in order to have any chance of starting trials in time. There's only one on each, so this is probably number 4. Finally, the trials are underway. The first trial is designed to test the suit's physical capabilities. Using the texturing function, the subject is infiltrated a closely guarded art museum and left an insignia on the historical mural. The remote control function has worked without complications thus far. Emma shows no ill effects from her time in the suit. Her memory is blank. When questioned, she describes her experience as taking a nap. Perhaps I will give her a bonus in celebration of the successful trial. Balls. Volume 2. At long last, a response came to my advertisement for part-time work. The subject's name is Emma. She is a healthy girl, 16 years of age. When I attempted to explain the intent of my research, she gave little sign of understanding. She does appear to understand the passion I have put into the suit research. She showed interest in continuing with the trials. Now that Team Flare has been disbanded, my funds are running severely low. I hired her on the spot. The trials must proceed with no time lost. First, I'll measure Emma's physical and mental abilities to ensure she can complete the trials. I've customized the suit to better fit Emma's frame. I have designed the suit. I've designed the codename Essentia, or designated the codename Essentia. I'm dying. I've designated the codename Essentia to be used when Emma is wearing the expansion suit. Okay, and then one posted an advertisement for part-time work at the Los Angeles Cafe to recruit a test subject for the student's field trials. The expansion suit should take even an average trainer into a superhuman force to be reckoned with. It is the ultimate result of my life study, my magnum opus. The trials must be a success. I wait on the appearance of a young, healthy, and ambitious test subject. Expansion suit specs: 1. Physical enhancement, heightened physical abilities of the wearer with built-in muscle enhancing technology. 2. The Pokeball Jack, a hacking cable on the neck piece allows the wearer to upload computer virus to Pokeballs and override the systems. This provides access to control the Pokemon. The virus also magnifies the Pokemon's power. Surface texturing optically disguises the wearer based on the current understanding of Kecleon and Ditto's physical transformations. 4. Remote control. Remote control of the suit protects against the risk of its wearers going renegade. AI personalities are pre-programmed, modeled on common trainer tips. When the suit is controlled remotely, the wearer's consciousness is suppressed. The wearer experiences a coma-like state. Balls. Well, I'm ready. And they're done. Here we go. Oh. That guy doesn't even remember us from the Flare incident. It's just the glitched trial. Like I wasn't even looking at him that whole time. So yeah, all the battles that we did, we're doing those again. It's 4 battles. Actually, I'm gonna send those. Parabolic charge to get our health back because of what was that. No Thunderbolt the next turn. Just Thunderbolt the thing. There we go. Gone. Okay. Volcarona. rocks. Eat rocks. No. Hi. This won't do much, especially with the rain. That's what you want to do, then sure. I'll rock with whoever you send out. Alright, yeah, and this is your end. Goodbye. And that's the first battle down. And eat it through a level. Cooked. Whimsical. Yeah, we can just take this thing out right here. Just flamethrower. Fire. Gone. You see, something like Tailwind only really makes sense to use when you have other Pokemon. Like this. Grand. But I feel like, you know, even looking at it like that, I feel like there are better things you could have done. I mean, not against this team. This thing is just cooked, but again, special attacking. Flash cannon. Gone. Alright, so put you in a coffin. Mala. Yeah, sending baby out again. Level 80. We'll use mystical fire on this thing. Screw it. Cooked. Alrighty. %. Ah, the Persian. Yeah, so I'm gonna do the same thing I did the last time. Actually a lot of setup they could do with ZA with a lot of this stuff, especially since it's never used again, so. For right now, though, Sphere. There goes the cat. It's gonna keep going. Here's the cat, and look at it. psychic type Pokemon. Invade her thoughts. It is useless, you fools. Cooked. Yeah, this is the type of shit that you should be arrested for. She's tweaking again. Now, I think there's one more battle. And then we're done. Yep, maximum. There's literally nowhere else to go but here. So I'm gonna just wall you now. Jesus. Crobat. Fantastic. So you can just die. Alright, we're not gonna deal with you right now. Get out. Hey, 79. Malamar. This fucking thing. Why'd I do that? I was supposed to use Poison. Well, I mean, this helps, but still. And then Rock Yell. And nice. What will you do? Will you do anything? You sort of. Given what happened earlier, I'm not entirely sure how I didn't expect that. Take out another rock helmet. It's cooked. Just AIDS. And so that is the last battle, the last mandatory battle anyway. To unlock. That's the last mandatory battle for the main and post game. If I can battle Emma at the end of this, I'm going to. Turn that shit off, boy. Cooked. Oof. Hey. I'm walking. There's a lot of backstory to a lot of this that we don't get. They all just know each other and have really choice things to say about one another. clinically unconscious in the suit. Hermione, quote, no clue about it doing. She has zero responsibility for any of the crimes. You need not doubt her. This thumb crack. I'm just folding, bro, for no reason. Life. I get to live my. Damn it. Alright. This is it. Turning around. Hello. Oof. This is the type of shit I was talking about. Ugh. Up. Yeah, no. Oh, yeah, let's go check the museum. To pay for the shit. Again, I don't have to. Oh, well, damn. No. I think that's the first time I've said no to that. It's just such a negligible price. I'm like, well, I mean, sure, I guess. Alright. All this nice artwork that I wish they had actual official full versions of. They repaired it. Oh, what? Yep. Yes, that's AZ, with the key to the ultimate weapon and his Floette. Or the key to something. That can't be the ultimate weapon, given the fact that Floette's alive. Unless I'm fundamentally misunderstanding something, which I could be. I got a message on the holocaster. So they're at Lysandra Cafe. Oh wow. Okay, hold on. Actually, no, I can do that when I get over there. Lysandra Cafe is just behind me, so. I'd like some heal, please. Put the balls in the machine. Oh, yeah, why did I beat the mic like that? Alright, here we go. In. Why does it always start us to the side? Just this. The black void does not help. Face. Broken ass English. Yeah, this all comes on a little fast. Damn. And there they go. Alright. Ah. It is Thursday. Okay, yeah. Yes. I like how you can see her face behind the I guess, that's what, glass? It's not glass, it's probably more like plastic. That's just safer. But, you know, that type of thing. Be gone, Probet. So it was lagging when my stream, when my recording didn't drop frames, so I think that might have just been the game. Damn. That thing is going to... The fact that it didn't do superpower the first time is kind of crazy. Yeah, I'm not making the same mistake I did last time. Okay. Are you fucking serious? Play rough. Hit. Okay. Really? Fun. Thank you. And there goes the sign chart. So this is the Liquor Bureau now. So that's done. I could no, I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything in the battle. What is it? It's not. Is it the Battle Chateau? That's Battle Maison? No, that's the last one. The Battle Chateau. I haven't done anything there, so it would take fucking forever for me to get to those rematches. So I'm not gonna try. I guess I'll just find a good place to just end the series. I don't know where will we. Actually, you know what? Given where our next adventure will be, I guess just saving somewhere where we can see, so like right down here. Yep. So yeah, that's it for Pokemon Y. We're done. There isn't really much else I can do that won't take 56,000 years to do. So that's about it. The Friend Safari doesn't really... We had to show off the Battle Maison to get here. And the Battle Chateau is not... That's going to take 2,000 years to get to anything meaningful. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, this is over. I don't really know how to end this. This has been going on for, it's like I said earlier, a year and a half. So I don't really know how to end this. To anyone who could be seeing this, thank you for watching. I don't really recommend checking out the older ones, but if you want to, they're right there. I would recommend checking out the recent videos, though, including my upcoming pre-release thoughts of on Legends EA, and hopefully I'll see you for the first Legends EA stream. So yeah, have a great rest of your day, and yeah, I'm out.